I am experimenting. I'm trying something new, so I hope that this shot doesn't look absolutely terrible, but if it does, I'm sorry. I've had many questions over the years asking what my practice routine looks like, so I thought it was probably time to make a video about it. We're gonna do some stretches, we're gonna do some exercises, and then we're gonna play something. I'm quite excited about today because I have a new piece of gear to play around with. It is this, the Airstep Play by Sonic. Do you guys remember when I tried learning Playing God by Polyphia and just how much I had to skip back and forth through that video and how inconvenient and annoying it was? It completely interrupted my learning flow, but luckily I no longer have this issue thanks to this piece of gear. It's a foot controller for playback, loop, speed, and changing the pitch of video and audio. It basically allows you to have a hands-free approach to your learning when using YouTube videos. It works with iOS, Android, and as a Chrome extension. I use it as a Chrome extension, and I basically went to the Airstep website and I installed it as a Chrome extension from there because that was easiest. And now whenever I open YouTube, it's right there in the bottom right hand corner. It works with your device using Bluetooth once you've installed the software part of it. So when using it as a Chrome extension, you turn on the Airstep Play, open YouTube and click on the logo, which brings up the panel and navigations. Then you go to the little foot icon, click that, and it connects to the unit. So when it actually comes down to using it, which is the important part, the controls are divided into press, long press, and multi-press. For press, we've got rewind to start, rewind, play, pause, forward, and loop, A, B, X. You've got to tap once for A, tap again for B, and tap a third time to delete. For long press, we've got a metronome, rewind continuously, panel on off, forward continuously, and loop on off. For multi-press, we've got 1 and 2 together to decrease speed, 2 and 3 together for rewind at a custom speed, 3 and 4 together for skipping forward at a custom speed, which you can customize in the menu, and 4 and 5 together for increase in speed. Okay, step 1 of the practice routine is to stretch. So I don't go overboard, but a couple of little things that I like to do is to push my arms out like this, kind of pull my fingers back individually as well. And then also do it the other way around, so like pulling my fingers towards myself. Same again on this hand. You can shake them out after doing that. And another little thing that I like to do, like if I've been playing a lot or editing a lot, this part of my hand gets so unbelievably painful. So I also just like to kind of take my thumb and rub around that and on top as well, and just kind of really get some heat on that muscle. I don't know what that is, but it seems to help. And also from my many hours of guitar playing and experience, another thing that I suffer with is like scapular pain, because we do like tend to put our shoulders forwards and up in our ears, especially if we're working on something really hard. So you want to make sure to stretch out your back a little bit as well. And I just like to do this by literally kind of doing whatever this is, and then just kind of like shake it out. The thing is, you don't want to go into a practice session with tension, so get rid of it immediately. So when I'm feeling nice and stretched out and warmed up, that's when I go in and do probably about 10 minutes of exercises. And I sit there with a metronome too. I'm going to be using the Airstep for this, which is well exciting. So we do a long press. Kind of sit there and do that for a little while, and then maybe go on and just do a couple of legato runs as well. Find that there's nothing quite like legato that warms up my hands, and I don't do that with a metronome. I just do that kind of like on its own. And then usually when I feel warmed up enough, I go off and work on a song, and you normally see that result over on my Instagram when I post all of the solo covers that I do. At the moment, I'm working on Wax Wings Periphery, and I happen to be doing it in standard tuning as well because I like to make my life harder. The truth of the matter is, I started to down tune my PRS and it was so bad. The string tension just went out of the window and it was so buzzy, and I was like, nah, screw this. So I ended up just learning it by ear in standard tuning, and it's not actually that uncommon for me to do that, so that's what I'm doing. A very wise thing to do when you're going to be doing something over and over and over again is to do a loop, because it just makes your life so much easier. So I'm going to skip forward to the solo, drop my little A loop marker, wait till the solo is finished, drop my B loop marker, and then it's just going to go round and round and round that section. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, if I press play, it should just go round and round. And if you want to go back, like if you mess up the solo halfway through, you just press the first button once and it will take you back to the beginning of the loop. It's so good. So now I'm pretty much ready to dive in and start practicing and playing it. It's 100% speed at the moment, it's too fast. So pressing switches 1 and 2 together, I'm gonna slow it down to 65% speed, and then we're gonna start playing the loop and I'm gonna see how I go. I already can't seem to remember it. Sophie can't remember how it goes. I do remember. Do you ever get that? It's because you guys are watching me. Like, there's a camera on me, so I'm obviously gonna forget. That's okay, we'll try again. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good at that speed, and I'm gonna smash it up to 80% speed. That was bad. Pretty happy with that, so go up to 90. Okay, up to, we'll go up one more, 95, and go for it. I'm feeling pretty happy with that. So we're gonna go up to 100% speed. It's not quite there yet, it's still a bit sloppy, but if I go round and round and round at 100% speed for about half an hour, I'll probably get it. I'm obviously not gonna show you all of that because that's boring for you to see me play the same thing over and over again, but that's generally what I would do. So let's increase the speed. 100%, let's go. I'll take it, but we are gonna do one more. Oh, I forgot, didn't I? Oh! Ah, God, this is how, when I record Instagram videos, something that I got relatively good, and I'm like, I could do it again, slightly better, and then 30 takes later, and I finally get it again. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. Thank goodness for that skip back to the beginning button, because I think I just used that about 700 times. So yeah, that's what a practice session looks like for me. Another really cool thing about the Airstep Play is you can actually save your loops. So I've been working on this song now for a few days, and every time I go back, I can basically go into my saved loops folder and find the loop for the solo, so I don't have to go and recreate it again, which is super handy. Also, another really cool thing is you can actually use Airstep to load previously saved videos and audios as well. So say you saw a guitar video on TikTok that you really wanted to learn, you could download it and then upload it through Airstep Play and slow it down so you can learn whatever it is that you want to learn. Also, very conveniently, Airstep Play actually link up with a lot of the major learning platforms like Fender Play, Jam Play, and TrueFire. So you can go off and use those to learn with Airstep Play, which I thought was really cool. It also comes with support from Spotify and Apple Music. I would say it was a pretty good practice session with this little guy. I think it makes life a lot easier, like not having to turn around all the time and click things on the mouse. I get very annoyed when I have to do that, so this is a really great tool when it comes to making your practice sessions go a lot smoother. So if you too would like to make your practice sessions a little less stressful and a little more smooth, you can find out more about Airstep Play using the link in my description. If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit like, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought. And if you'd like to catch more content from me, exclusive content, which you won't find anywhere else, you can head on over and check out my Patreon. Anyway, that is all for now, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!